Alrighty friends, for a quick crash course on using the micropipetters, let's go over what we have here today. So we'll have 3 micropipetters that we'll use in the lab. The first one is the P1000. You can always check to see the range here. This one will go from 100 microliters to 1000 microliters. This one, the P200, will go to 20 microliters to 200 microliters. And then you have the P20, which will go from 2 microliters to 20 microliters, and they'll all have different designated tip boxes, so make sure you're using the correct tip. General rule of thumb, whenever you're trying to grab a pipette tip, you'll open the box and you'll just a little firmly make sure you press the micropipette into the tip, but don't jam it in, otherwise you'll just bend the bottom of the tip. Make sure after you've grabbed your tip to close the box. You don't want whatever's floating in the air getting inside the rest of the tips. Secondly, if you were going to pipette any amount of solution, so for example, in this exercise we're pipetting 760 microliters, you would set the P1000 to 076, designating that you're at 760 microliters. The big red 0 is saying that we're not at 1,000. If it was 100, you would be at 1,000, not 100 microliters. So just be very mindful of that. To pipette, you'll go down to the first click of the micropipetter. You don't want to go down all the way. You should feel 2 stopping points. So just go down to the first click, suck up, and then that should be the correct amount. Whenever you're pipetting into things, make sure you don't have any air bubbles or any sort of disturbance within this. You want to just see a nice clear solution here. To expel the contents of your tip, you want to go down to the first click as well. You very rarely will need to go all the way to the second click, and make sure once you've gone down to that second click that you raise your pipette out of solution before going back up, because otherwise you'll pipette in and then just suck it right back up. That could be very problematic if you were loading a gel or something like that. Thank you.